What is up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around these parts, thank you so much for clicking. In today's video, we're doing another memory plan with me. Also, thank you to everyone that comes back and clicks again and again and again. I see you. I love you. You're the best. I feel like y'all don't get like a real like welcome back. Welcome back, friends. That was my best rendition of Anthony Mendez, the narrator in Jane the Virgin. Anyways, today's video, I'm using a kit from my shop. Woo! Frosty. This is Kitten's Just Art, and I just had to use it. And I am pairing this with the holo, sparkly holo mixed metal foil bundle from SPC, and I love how it turned out. I don't think this is what I said I was gonna pair it with in my planner kit lineup, but it's fine. I feel like I've been doing a good job of sticking to the kits. I feel like January was really good with kits and foil. February, pretty good with kits, kind of all over the place with foil. So after this, I think I'm going to check out, I'm going to lay down a base, and then I'm going to look through, hopefully today, at my March and April lineups, because I think I finally... March is pretty together. I think I'm just waiting for some things to come in, but I think I might have finalized April. Question mark. Because y'all know. But I think I might have finalized April, which is good. And I kind of want to start looking at May, just because a lot of the processing times for like the foil shops that I order from have gone up, which is fine. You know, one woman, one man shows. I get it. But I just want to make sure that I have things, like I prefer to have things when I do the lineups than to show you guys like pics of them. Of course, if I have to show you pics of them, it's not that big of a deal. I will show them to you, but I do prefer to have the things on hand that I'm planning to use. So I'm trying to be better about ordering those things earlier. Yeah. What else did I pull into the spread? I think everything was pretty much from the foil bundle. Oh, I did use a lot of MicPlans scripts in this spread. So if you guys caught my last haul, which should have been the last video you guys saw on the channel, I hauled my MicPlans monthly samplers, and I am obsessed with these monthly samplers, you guys. And I'm also finding that I'm enjoying scripts. Who is she? I don't know. Probably, honestly, because I just hate writing in my plans. Guys, I am like the worst. I'm the worst at writing in my plans. None of my plans are filled out for January. And we said in 2023 that we were going to start writing our damn plans. But did we? No, we did not. So I've really been enjoying her like bolder, like bigger scripts. Why have I been enjoying those most? I don't know, but I've been really loving them. So you'll see those a lot here. I only really have the monthly sampler scripts from MicPlans. I mean, I have some character stickers, but in regards to scripts, that's all I really have. So I might go and stock up on some more of those fonts that I like, but I see all y'all in your Carly Plan scripts, and I like those too. So I might stock up on some of those, but also another reason why I'm trying to avoid doing that is because then that means I'm buying more scripts, aka more stickers, which is the last thing that your girl needs to do. So, you know, we struggle busting it over here as per usual, basically. Anyways, I think that's everything for the spread as far as what I brought in. I don't think I brought in any full box overlay, like quote full box overlays, aside from just the regular ones from the bundle. Since last week I used a lot of quote box overlays, so I don't think I have any of those this week. But we're into the first full week of February. I don't even know if I mentioned what week I'm planning for, but it's the week of February 6th. So yeah, I'm like real time, technically only a week behind real time because I'm still living the week after this. So I'm doing this voiceover on Friday the 17th. So we're still on top of it. I don't know who she is. I really don't know who she is, but we're on top of it. So, okay. y'all. So first of all, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl performance, really, because the game, fine, sure, whatever. But the performance, and that shouldn't take too long. And then I'm probably going to go on a rant. I'm just warning you guys right now. I'm going to go on a rant. I posted a story last night. I think it's still up right now. It will not be up when you guys are seeing this video because it's going live next week. But I posted a story yesterday asking the rhetorical question, because I kind of know the answer, but the rhetorical question was, why is life so grossly expensive? To which I got many responses of y'all just kind of lamenting with me, which I thank y'all for. And I know we're all struggling. We're all on this struggle bus together. Y'all, this is like my third time doing this voiceover. Here we go. Super Bowl. So, my brother is a hardcore Eagles fan, so I was rooting for the Eagles because he just basically dictates my sports preferences, let's be honest. He's the reason I love the New York Mets too, which thank God baseball is coming. Hallelujah. But anyways, I was rooting for the Eagles. Obviously, that did not go well for Eagles fans, so bummed about that. But we're here to talk about Riri. So, y'all, don't come for me, but I don't know. Maybe my expectations for this performance were just too high. I have no problem admitting that. Maybe they were too high, but I was a little underwhelmed. But I will tell you, the staging, the production, and the choreography, top notch, like amazing. I just felt like that really carried it for me, and not Rihanna. Which is not normally how it should be. But like, my girl has hits upon hits. Of course, I enjoyed it. I was having a good time. I was singing along. Girl's not giving us another album, but we are getting another baby. So there's that to consider too. I know that a lot of people have been posting like these tweets and such about Rihanna showing women and showing mothers that they're enough and that they don't need to do this and they don't need to do that. And I get it. I'm here for that. And like I said, perhaps my expectations of what I thought this was going to be was just too high. And granted, like, none of us went in thinking she was going to be pregnant either. So that definitely changes things as far as like what you going to be doing on a glass platform suspended feet above the air that's wobbling. Like, that's going to really, that's going to really change what you can do. So respects to that. But my girl's discography, like the hits upon hits upon hits that Rihanna has, is just like unmatched in my opinion. Like, she is just like, everything that she came out with was just amazing. So like, it was definitely a great time. It was a fun trip down memory lane. And I don't know, Navy, how y'all feeling? I mean, I'm happy for my girl. She's having a baby. She's going to be a mom again. And she seems happy, which is amazing. Like, who doesn't want that, especially as a part of the Navy? But damn, we still ain't getting an album though. Like, I just feel like that's how I would feel if I was in the Navy. But if we have Navy friends out here, let your girl know down below. Y'all, this is going to be take number like 375 as far as this voiceover goes. So it's great because we're going to get into my rant now. So good ammunition for a rant, honestly. So can't remember if I said this because I've done this voiceover so many damn times, but I did post a story last week at this point. With the rhetorical question of why is life so grossly expensive, to which I got many lamenting responses, just agreeing with me and being like, when you find out, let me know, sis. So then I said I probably would make my next plan with me a rant about this because, oof, y'all. Speaking of the Super Bowl Sunday was rough for your girl for a few reasons. One of the first reasons is that I got waitlisted for Beyonce tickets. For those of you who don't know, there's a whole registration system because Ticketmaster sucks, basically. But whatever, lots of demand, not enough supply, fine. So you register and then you're notified as to whether you get a unique access code, so you have a chance. That's right, a chance at purchasing tickets, or if you're just waitlisted and you have no access to the sale. So that's where we're at. We are on the wait list. So that was upsetting, as you all can imagine. And then I also found out on Super Bowl Sunday that, so to give you guys some context, I care for my aging parents. I'm the closest child to them proximity-wise. I'm also the girl, which holds lots of annoying expectations as well. But we won't talk about that in Latin culture. But basically, I'm their primary caretaker. So they got their lease renewal offer, and I knew that it would go up. Like anyone who's ever rented an apartment, your rent goes up every year. And if you live somewhere where your rent doesn't go up every year, consider yourself blessed, my friend, because it goes up every year everywhere else. So I knew it was going up. However, do y'all want to know how much it went up? Do y'all want to know? Are you sitting down? Are you sitting down? If not, make sure you sit. It went up $375. No, not just 300. $375. $77 to be exact. $377. What? So I was very stressed out. I had a full mental breakdown. It was real fun. Nice scene. And then I was just angry because it's like, how is this not criminal? How is this not a criminal offense? Like, to raise rent $377? What? Like, how are they getting away with this? And it's that no one gives a shit. Like, I'm so tired of these people in power being in power to literally do nothing. Like, they just do nothing, and they make decisions and create policies oftentimes that benefit them or the interests of their political party or their pockets. Like, that's it. Like, just completely ignoring the fact that there are real people with real families that have to deal with real consequences of the policies that are created. Before you tell me to vote, I do that, and it doesn't feel like anything changes. I'm sorry, that is the truth. I do feel like voting at the local level sometimes is better. I think you see more of those changes, like more change affected in that way. But when we're talking about like Congress, child. And thankfully, we have more people that I think actually give a shit in there now than we've ever had. And we're still here. We're still here, fam. Right here. We're still here. Where people are getting notices that their rent is going to be raised $375. I cannot. It irritates me to no end. And then you sit here, and I think I talked about this, but with the whole Taylor Swift Ticketmaster debacle, I think there was some type of hearing or something that, I don't know if it was Congress or Judiciary, something had, I don't know, some committee. I saw like clips of it on TV, and I'm watching these politicians, and some of them are very passionate about this. Now, don't get me wrong, Ticketmaster is actual trash, like top-notch basura. I am with them. I'm with them on that, and I'm not with them on a lot, but I'm with them on that. Top-notch basura. However, if they just channeled like 20% of the energy they gave that Taylor Swift Ticketmaster debacle issue to, like, I don't know, the fact that like minimum wage is nowhere near cost of living. Like, I don't know, cost of living is like 3 times minimum wage right now. Like, if they just channeled that energy into issues like that, like issues that are really affecting like the odds of survival, like affecting the basic necessities of a human being, like, wow, Like, wow, where would we be with just a tenth of that goddamn energy? Just a tenth of that goddamn energy. And then they're like quoting Taylor Swift. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't seen those clips, first of all, don't even bother watching them, because if you're anything like me, you're going to be irritated. But if you did see those clips, like they were quoting Taylor Swift lyrics, it almost felt like watching an SNL parody. Like I was like, what is this? Like, what is this? What is this? I'm really trying to understand. Again, we can have a whole nother video on Ticketmaster and it's trash, but like, what? Like, what? Anyways. And then they have the audacity. Actually, let me not. They have the audacity to come out here with their full mouths and say that millennials are broke because we like avocado toast. First of all, I need to understand where that analogy even came from. Like, do we really be in avocado toast like that? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me in the comments, because your girl, like, I think I've had avocado toast twice in my life. I love avocado and toast, but separately. I actually don't really love them together. So like, I don't know where that analogy came from, but I promise you, it's not the brunch and the mimosas that are keeping us broke. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, sweet Jesus. Dame paciencia, señor. Okay. So yeah, I'm just over it. You know when you're just over it, when you're just tired. You're just tired. That's where I'm at. Like, tired without the R. Just tired. That's where I'm at right now. Because it just doesn't make any sense. And this is why, y'all, I feel like I've also mentioned this before. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm so sorry. Again, I've done this voiceover 1,000 times, so I don't remember what has been said. But this is also one of the biggest reasons that I don't really do budgeting content anymore. I just, the budgeting niche is really connected to the personal finance niche, and I just don't know that I agree with all the things that have been said. I think there are lots of well-intentioned people sharing their stories, and I definitely think that's inspirational, and that's not a knock. I still love the budgeting community. I love so many people in the budgeting community, especially those who are still here watching not budgeting content. Shout out to y'all for sticking with me. But I just keep thinking to myself, like, how are people, like, I am thankful that I am not making minimum wage. Like, I'm in a salaried professional position with benefits and all the things, making what I consider a decent living and still struggling. So I'm just like, how are other people making it? How? I need to understand. How. It's just wild. And yeah, it's been really hard to get back into that space, that headspace, just knowing that some of the things that we do and we preach within the budgeting community it just doesn't work for some people who are just not making enough. And I feel like a lot of times for people who are not making enough, we're just saying, oh, well, you need to make more. Okay, well, I'm working like 50 hours on my job. That's paying me minimum wage, by the way. I also have kids. I'm also trying to breathe and like have a life, maybe. And it's just like, why are we asking this of people who are already stretched so thin? Like, and I get it. Sure, you can take on, if you can, sure, you can take on additional forms of employment and try to make more money, and you can go through entrepreneurship. All of that requires time. Either time or money or both. So I have some issues with asking people who are already stretched too thin to stretch yourself a little thinner. Just a smidge thinner. It's going to be fine. And then, right, you stretch yourself so thin and it's like, then you can afford stuff. And it's like, no, I still can't afford stuff. Like, what kind of back asswardness is this? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm going to take lots of deep cleansing breaths. I still don't know the answer to my rhetorical question. Well, I have theories to my rhetorical question. The very first question was, why is life so grossly expensive? I certainly have theories about it that I don't have time to get into in this video, but I'm sure if you guys have followed me any length of time, you probably know what those theories are. Let's be honest. What's that? Oh, is it Maria? I'm getting richer. Yeah, the rich are getting richer. The poor is getting poorer. See me, Maria. Okay. Maria had it down back in whenever that song came out in 1999 or whatever. Maria had it down. Anyways, okay. This voiceover was wild, so feel free to let me know down below in the comments, though, if you have thoughts on the Super Bowl performance, on Riri, on life being grossly expensive, on anything that was mentioned. Let me know down below in the comments. For those of you who are still here, why don't you drop whatever emoji I put on the screen down below so I know you're the true MVP. But for real, I really appreciate you sitting through me complaining for the last like 15 minutes about life. But I do love how the spread turned out, oddly enough. Next week, we can chat about the Renaissance World Tour watch. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I'm just putting in the scripts. Like I mentioned, I used a lot of the MicPlans scripts and scripts from the foil bundle, which you already know, love the shimmer foil bundle. It's so good. But I do really love how this spread turned out. It's probably one of my faves so far. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed too. Here I am giving you guys a wiggle. Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on the Super Bowl and or life being grossly expensive. Thank you so much for watching, y'all, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye.